We are sitting here in the shadow of greatness, or at least a great cow, at the Focus booth here at E3 2016, and we're catching up with Martin, who's gonna, well, I guess he's gonna spill the beans on Farming Simulator 17. We sort of know the deal with Farming Simulator, what kind of game it is, but with this in mind, what kind of focus did you go into the production of this new game with, and what did you want to change up or improve?
Yeah, we had like 2 years time now, and we've listened to the players on the forums and on social media and our modding community, and most of them, they wanted deeper gameplay, more options, more brands, more vehicles, and more crops. So we kind of go into a deeper gameplay this time. So we're gonna add more crops. We got sunflowers, soybeans, popular edition, like especially for the American players. We're also going to have a new American map. It's called Goldcrest Valley. It's located in the Pacific Northwest. And more vehicles, 60 licensed brands, over 60 licensed brands, more than 200 vehicles. So it's like the largest vehicle fleet we ever had. We also have the brands from the Akko Corporation. So we've got Vulture, Challenger, Fendt, and Massey Ferguson. And we've got trains now. So if you want to transport things, you also have another option, like transport them with trains. So it's kind of deepening the whole system.
That is adding a lot of stuff. But how do you sort of make it so that the mechanics themselves are deeper as well? Because I would assume that you want to do that as well and make it more complex.
Yes, in an actual farming aspect, there are going to be more things that you can work on to get better productivity on the field. We're not revealing too much at E3 yet, but I can say there will be deeper mechanics that are more than just like new features. So you have to basically, you're able to do more things to be more productive. But that's at a later stage. We're going to keep it for a bit more later.
Cool. One of the things about Farming Simulator is that it's the kind of game where the player is it's left up to the player how he wants to experience this game, and you can play it in many different ways, and making sure that the game is enjoyable for all types of players who have all different likings must be a key. How do you go about that, even when adding complexity, but to make sure that all players are catered to?
Yeah, some of the features that I just said that we will reveal later, they're also going to be optional. So one of the examples from the past was that we've had players asking for basically when something is it's ripe for harvest and you wait too long that it rots and then you can't harvest it anymore. And that option, I think, at the beginning it just happened, and now you can also turn it off. And for some of the new features that we will be adding, you can also turn them off. So it's a balance that we always have to do. Is like if we make it too deep, like you said, the more casual players, they might just end up losing something. So we need to be careful when adding these things. Yeah.
Another aspect, of course, is the community and how you relate to them, modding and all those kind of things. What can you tell us of those kind of initiatives for the new game? Are you trying to deepen those aspects as well, or?
Yes. No, I'd say we're in a good relationship now, and we are also having like monthly or regular calls with our modding community, like in TeamSpeak. And for example, one thing I showed in the demo is that we have like dead trees in the game now, and that was actually like a recommendation from the modding community. They said, hey, you could add this, and we're like, oh yeah, why not? So it just like a few months ago this came up, and we added to the game. And one thing that was always we had a split community. We had the PC gamers with all the mods and the console gamers that didn't have the mods. And one big thing that is gonna come out this year is we will have mods for consoles. One of the first games that will actually support mods on consoles at launch.
What's the challenges in that? Will you have to curate the content, or how will it work?
Yeah, the whole technical details we will reveal later. We're also going to have our FarmCon in Germany, where we invite modders and players of the game, and we will tell a lot more about all the modding stuff there, also how to make your mods ready, your old mods, your existing mods for the old game, to get them converted for the new game, so that you're ready when the game launches, also in that kind of aspect for the consoles. And there's going to be some system, because of course the console developers, they are a bit, they don't want their console to be hacked.
No.
And so we need to be a bit careful there. So there will be some restrictions, but we will let the people know what the restrictions are. But of course, it won't be that you just create a mod and you put in someone else's console. We can't do that, because we don't want to crash the console business,
Sounds like it could cost a fortune.
It would be a good PR, we are the ones who crashed them, but no, we're not going to do that, no.
You mentioned FarmCom, and so what's the roadmap ahead with the game, and where are you at in terms of the development right now?
I would say we're just finishing development of the game. Since we're launching on consoles and PC at the same time, this time we need to be ready a bit early, because of all the going through to the console manufacturers. So we're closing down at the moment, So.
Have you finalized a date or a release schedule or window?
Yeah, we say fall 2016.
You make us wait that long for a game that's almost finished?
Yeah, you need to, that's something that some people don't know. It's like I would say when you just launch on your own website, it's pretty easy. You just say, hey, it's done, here, have it. But there are other parties involved, and you need to get the game ready, and boxes need to be produced and that kind of stuff. So you better be ready early.
Well, we'll have to deal with it. But thank you so much for your time.
Thank you too.
So